Okay, I think we got it this time. Finally got it. Finally got it to go live. Oof. And I sleep. Yep, I finally got the internet. I got home, but I couldn't get, I had to reboot the tablet. It kept saying across the screen, unable to connect at this moment. Oh, they do that with mine, and then they restart, but they sort of don't really shut it off. They just kind of restart. I take it easy coming home because I can see now, but I don't like driving in the dark. Sean, we made it. I had to reboot. I've got my cheese and crackers anyway. It was starting to rain where I was. So having the window open, the rain was coming down on me. Hey, Francie. Okay. I'm home now. I did get some more subscribers. I noticed when I went on the other way, rather than it looking like the chat is on the picture, I might try that. I was able to see that I got some subscribers. I am thrilled about that. Jenny, I finally got the internet, Jenny. I had to reboot my tablet. Hi, deprived. It was raining and it was gonna coming in the window, and I wouldn't be able to hold the tablet kind of the way I do, resting on the door frame. I thought I'd just come home. I hated to break the stream because we were all having so much good conversation. But, and I said, I don't like to drive at night. I can see, but there is some deficiency in the eye. And so I just don't like to drive at night. So anyway, I was able to get home okay. There are the spike, the flying swings, a thing you lay flat on a thing and they put a brace over your back so you don't fall out, and it goes around and around. Then at the other end, there's a merry-go-round. There's a merry-go-round at this end. That's just a bunch of things. You need 2 days to do it all. You really need 2 days to go look at the stores, buy things. The aquarium will take you at least 3 hours. There's the Ripley's Aquarium. Unbelievable. There's a walkthrough, and the sharks are right over your head. There's a barbecue place. There's Tony Roma's. There's Liberty Steakhouse. There's Landry's Seafood. Joe's Crab Shack. Yeah, they're okay. I put the water and rearranged them. Thank you, Christine. No, that I didn't get the water fast enough, so it's not making it. Got small little flowers there, you see. A couple of carnation, and this greenery and roses sticking up. The roses are fine, including the ones in the back. I couldn't get the internet. I had to reboot my tablet, which is why it took me so long. There used to be a program on television. It was called Where in the World? And I like to do that. Where in the world is Barb now? Yes, it was the tablet at the park, but what I do is I open my window and then I just kind of rest it where the window goes up and down and hold it with my hand on the top. But it was raining. So it was starting to get rainy. So I figured after an hour and a half, we'd shoot home. Okay, Greg, thank you for coming back. Gabriel, you need to stop now. Mommy's busy. Come on now. Eat that cheese. I've got Daryl's cheese. All right. Kevin can tell you all about serious meetings and work and worky whatever. The two lilies on the flowers opened up. I moved them to the front. Wow. I actually for dinner had noodles, top ramen noodles, cornbread, a piece of Texas toast, red grapes, and a piece of pound cake. Sean, that's what Kevin likes. The cheese and the tuna on a bagel. Oh, I don't like that. There you go. Beautiful pictures, Sean. You sent me of you and the baby and the missus. Very nice. I got a chance to really see you, sort of see you. 8 likes, Gabriel. Did you like that cheese? You like him? Want another little piece? Watch me. Want another little piece? There's another little piece of cheese. You like him? Cheese. You like him, Gabriel? You didn't like him. You don't want that? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Hold you? Come on now. You don't like English cheese? You didn't like him. Yeah, same breaker with me because of one person. I get the best that I can find. Okay, you got that, Gabriel? Okay, come on, you come over here. Can you come over here? Can you come up? Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Come over here. Come over here. Gabriel, come over here. Oh, God. Now you want to come up? No. Okay. I get it in a package thing. It's sealed, vacuum packed, and it's turkey, and it's really like turkey breast cut up from the bird. And I put that on my sandwich with ham and cheese. I don't like salami. Wow, Burger. Gabriel will eat anything, and he keeps annoying me. So I break off the tiny little piece of cheese and he eats it because it's easier that way than having him nag at me and say no. So a bird got in your house and then got out, Jenny? Jenny, there's no limit. The bag is right here. Come up on the sofa with the paw, 5 or 6 or 7 of them in the hand onto the sofa. Whatever. Whatever. There's no limit. Because it's easier than saying no and getting nagged. Oh boy, you're going to find it in the garage. You know that. Daryl, look. Poor Daryl. Recently, you sent me one. Showed her standing up, doing with the poor thing. At the same time, you took me on a tour of your house. With the poor. I can have Gabriel come up, sit alongside of me, and just look at me. And just look at me. Yep, I think so. 10 likes. What did I have? I had 23. The other. I know that some of these are duplication of what I had there, but okay, Christine, I think so. When I hit the done button, I was trying to drive as I had forgotten to hit the done button. And so I reached over, I think it said 24. I hope everybody liked the Sky Wheel. I'll edit the title on that so it says Sky Wheel, the 360. So then you know that that particular live is the one that had the Sky Wheel. And I'm going to add to the description permissions. I really want to go to the Myrtle Beach State Park where Eric and I did the stream, the interview. I really want to go there and go out on the pier. We get a lot of people from North Carolina and from the western part of South Carolina. They do come like for North Carolina can be here in 3 or 4 hours, depending on where they are. You see a lot of North Carolina license plates that come in Friday night, get a hotel for Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday late. You see them all heading back out to North Carolina. Tourists, Alabama, Mississippi, I've seen California, Texas, New York. They saw pretty much in July and August here. But during the winter, it's quiet, and that's when I can go. I went Christmas one time, and I was the only person there, I think, moving. And I had, I didn't show my purse or anything, and I didn't run into anybody, but I was like and it was cold, and there was one or two people going across the bridge over the water. But I was really basically by myself. But they have a Christmas tree that they put up at near the visitor center, and I saw that. I see those, but mostly in the summer, Greg. During the winter, no. But now during the winter, people do come here to get away from the snow. But it could have to do with things that we've had with the economy and stuff this past winter. I mean, right now, the Broadway at the Beach was full. If all of those people are spending money, that's a good thing. We do have people that come here, snowbirds, they stay here. There are these extended stay resorty type things. And it's like a little apartment. Okay, Christine, I pinned that. They come and they get this thing, money. They have money, and it's like a little mini apartment thing, and they stay for like all the winter months and then go home with the summer. There was a lovely couple who used to come down when Ryan's was open, and I'd run into them in there eating, and they came down. They'd come down like in October, say October, November, December, January, February, and go back home in March from Pennsylvania. It did rain mine. It did rain me. I had a lovely shower, the kind where the rain is like silk coming down, not hard, small drops, and beautiful on the grass. And I had that yesterday. It was just really pretty rain, gentle rain. Not like when you look out and you see big drops. This was almost as if a fine spray from a water hose. It was beautiful. So tomorrow, a lot of you have the link. Remember, California, USA, 11 o'clock time. For the beginning, you should be able to, when you click the link, see the inside of the church and people taking their seat. Maybe, or they might have already taken their seats. And at 11:15, I'm anxious to see my nephew do the eulogy. And then there'll be the mass. My sister-in-law says the camera is mounted in the back of the church. But just remember that time. It's 11 o'clock USA, California time. And everyone here has that link. Uh-oh. Yeah, Kevin said he set his alarm for 6 a.m. I'm hoping the link will work. It says funeral service, but it doesn't go on because they're not live yet. And my sister-in-law does know that people that care about me are involved. She does know that. I have let her know. What I told is she doesn't go Facebook, but my nephew does. Keith, he does have Facebook. So he can go to my Facebook page, bring it up, and then show her all the comments that have been made under his picture and the picture of the flowers. So I'm hoping he did that or will do that even after the funeral. He can do that and say, look at all the people that Aunt Pam, my middle name Pam, Aunt Pam knows that cared about what happened. I could just wake up my normal time because 11 to 12, so it's 2 o'clock my time. I will try to make sure I have the link by 1:30. If you bring it up and it says share down below, that's the way you should say, and a screen up top, then that should change to a live picture when they turn the camera on. Like my church, you'll see a white screen with a cross on it, and then all of a sudden you hear, okay, good morning and welcome to and the guy's standing there, like they kick it on. So I'm thinking it's the same type of thing that they're going to do. They've probably brought in one of their techs and to operate the PowerPoint. It's going to be a really rough. I may go live tomorrow night, just not to be alone. I just cannot believe that this is the final. My sibling, I'm sitting here and we talked on the phone and I had messages from him when he realized that he was sick officially. And this is it. I'm just, but I'm okay. I'm okay. We were going to do our 80s together. He's going to be 80 November 1st, and I was going to be 82 October 30th. So we could share being 80 together. I don't know what happened. Sorry, get the phlegm in my throat. Such beautiful flowers. It's okay. I know you're all there. And for those of you who are not in the chat who are watching, my brother passed away from stomach cancer a week ago Sunday, and the funeral is tomorrow. If you would leave me a like on my channel, you watchers, and subscribe so that you know, go look at my channel. You'll see a video of the flowers where I go all the way around the flowers so you can really see them. Subscribe to the channel. You'd know when I posted that video or a short or go live. And that would mean a lot to me. You saw it, Sean. I put it on there. Yeah, you saw it. Like I said, there's a little of everything on my channel. If you go to the Plain channel, you can actually get a little bit of an idea what's going to happen when I go live there. I have Southwest with the headlight coming across 17, and then smoke, touchdown, and then taxi around to the terminal. That's the latest video that I had done. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. Hope to get that going again. Christine, you do whatever you you do whatever you have to do. Whatever you have to, whatever you need to do. Life. Do life. Do life and do it as much as you can abundantly. Because we sort of know when. What are you telling me? What did you find down there? A mass in my stomach, stage 4? So I've got cancer? You're kidding me. And now, no more. So live life, do life. I donate to St. Jude, and I see a child that can't be more than 5 months old. So you go into the doctor, and then the doctor calls you into the office with the results. You sit down, and the doctor goes, okay, so we found out what's wrong. So your child has cancer. And the mother goes, excuse me, doctor. My child is 5 months old. My grandmother is 80. 80-year-olds get cancer, not my 5-month-old. Now let's try that again, doc. What's wrong with my child? He has cancer. And next thing you know, he's at St. Jude, and they show this child, it can't be more than 5, 6 months old. So it's just very hard. It's a hard thing. It's not bad here, Greg, because Florida's worse. Florida is muggy and buggy. There's a thing down there called a love bug. I had at one time a motorhome. And I found out very quickly that my grill got full of the love bugs. And they call them that because they are mating in the air. And they're all over. They come out and they're like all over. So I finally got a screen across my grill that a camping place installed for me to prevent them from going through the grill to the radiator and into the engine. So it's muggy and buggy down there. You feel sweaty when you go out in the heat, but here I went out today. It's hot, but I'm not hot. And Long Island was mediocre. I mean, when it was hot, I sweat a little, but it wasn't terrible. But Florida gets really muggy. It's not that bad here, and that's why a lot of seniors come here. for the breathing the air when you get older. It's not wet, humid air, hot air. I love you all so much. Um, Florida's humid. Breaker could answer the question about the Midwest, the Midwest and everything. Breaker would be able to answer that question if she were here. Carol Ann lives in New Mexico. She could give you a little insight on that. I know it's past 11 and I want to let people get on with their lives. I have showing that if I have 13 more minutes, I would have an hour here. And so then we can stop so you all can get on with your lives. I'll just see if I can get a couple more subscribers. If you can do that, and a couple of more likes. And then I'm probably not going to sleep well. I don't know. My brother talks about the heat in San Diego. He used to tell me about it. That it was hot, he wouldn't go outside. No, South Carolina. But I am on the coast. I mean, not right on the coast, but I'm considered on the coast. The Jetport, the Myrtle Beach International Airport, they go on over my house on the glide path when they're coming that way. And I'm about to drive it. I'm about 10 minutes. But the stream, unlike my friends who just park themselves right on the grass by the fence, I would be afraid a cop would go, "So hi, how you doing? What are you doing?" "I'm streaming." "Uh-huh. What does that mean?" "Well, I'm streaming the planes." "Really?" See, so I'm very nervous about that. So there's nowhere to go except the mini golf. And I have permission to go there. Yeah, how are you doing? "Oh, what are you doing?" With a camera aimed at the airport and all of the terror stuff. "I'm streaming, I'm a plane spotter." "Aha." As the cop is standing there, ready to arrest you. "Okay, so you're a plane spotter," he said. "Yeah, I'm spotting on the planes and watching them land and take off." "Uh-huh." I always wondered how Sean and Mike do that. Nobody comes up and says, "Hi, how you doing? What are you doing?" "I'm shooting the planes here." "You're shooting them?" "No, I didn't mean that, officer. I'm filming them taking off and landing." "Uh-huh." Jose's another one, Airport Wings. He's right on the grass. What is he? Stops on the road, walks over and parks his ass right there on the grass by the fence. Now you can't tell me a cop doesn't come by and go, wonder what that guy's doing. Doesn't want to get out of his car, walk over and say, "How you doing, sir?" With your fancy hat on. What are you doing? With his handcuffs ready. What are you doing? "I'm plane spotting." Uh-huh. Now Kevin is okay because they know he's there. Well, he goes in the car park. I mean, that's anybody. It's not a car park. It's the side of the road. Look, if I'm driving on a road and there's a little bit of grassy area by the fence, pull over. He calls that the car park. In America, a car park is got like what I was in tonight, cars in the park, a parking lot. So, but he goes to Windsock and he can park and he walks out on the grass. And I'm surprised the cop doesn't park his car to security and walk on over and say, "How you doing, sir? Nice day today, right? Okay, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm spotting. I'm Wellington Flights Live." Huh. What does that mean? Well, it means that's the name of my channel and our YouTube Spot the Planes landing and taking off and all. Uh-huh. Okay. So you just sort of park your ass right here on the grass by the windsock. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, I'm a nervous Jervis, and that would make me scared that he's going to arrest me or for trespassing or something. Excuse me. So, what did you call it? Wellington Flights Live. Uh-huh. And so this grassy area belongs to the thing. Did you tell them that you're here? Well, no, not really, but I just figured I could stand here on the grass by the windsock. Uh-huh. Okay. So, and then the cop would be so confused, he'd just probably walk away. Yeah. All right. We get tornado. I had a tornado within a mile of me. I did go in my closet because they warned, they said a tornado in the Forest Brook, and that's right over beside me. Another one that is straight in plain sight. So we come along the road and we just kind of pull the car off on the road, and the fence is there, and we just sort of get everything out. And he parks the car so he can look in the back of the car and have the laptop in the back of the car, which I taught Kevin to do because Madeira does it that way. And so he said, "Oh, that's not a bad idea." And now he does that when he's at the quote car park, quote. And so and he sets himself all up. I'm surprised that a cop doesn't come along and pull over and go, "How y'all doing? Having quite a party here, aren't you? What's that?" "My camera." "Uh-huh. So what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm plane spotting." "You're doing what?" "I'm plane spotting." "Uh-huh. What is all that stuff in the back of your car?" "That's my laptop, and I'm controlling the stuff that the camera sees." "Okay, really?" I think it's amazing that they don't get bothered. Here you would. What are you doing? Y'all are funny. Sean's another one. Sky Squad. I think Mike is in some sort of a building thing. They gave him permission. I don't know. I look Sean in the background. It looks like he's standing out whatever and ever. I can tell you another funny story. So Eric was going to stream at Gatwick. So at one end of the airport, there's this like really old tower that nobody uses, but it's a wooden tower and the steps are rotten and the floor is missing some boards when you get up in it. What do you think he did? He went there to stream. I took one look at that and I freaked out. He's never been back. We don't need to say why he's never been back, but certainly you can imagine that the Prop Whisperer had something to do with that. With holes in the floor that you could fall through? Now, what do? Call for help when you broke your leg? Where are you, sir? Well, I really don't know, but I'm on a tower at the end of the airport. A tower at the end of the year and trying to find him to take him to the hospital. I mean, it just freaks me out. He doesn't do it anymore. He better not do it anymore. He better not do it anymore. It's another funny story. I've got so many stories. Oh God, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come, our helter from the stormy blast, and our eternal home. Remain our guard while life may last, and our eternal home. Time like an ever-flowing stream comes to the end at bay. It flows together like a dream that ends at break of day. Oh God, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come, our shelter from the stormy blast, and our eternal home. Remain our guard while life may last, and our eternal home. So we're coming to the end of an hour stream here. I have 16 likes. I can't tell you how happy I am that you all joined me tonight. I'm okay. If you can, click on the link that I pretty much tried to send to everybody. And remember, it's 11 o'clock USA, California time. That's probably when it will show activity, like it's live in the church. Somebody's going to hit a button. We know about the button, don't we? I have a button. Believe it or not, I actually have a button. Yeah, Jenny, that's you like that one? I like it. Time like an ever-flowing stream commands in the bay. It flows away, it's like a dream that ends at break of day. Our hope of a year to come, our shelter from the stormy blast, and our eternal home. I can send it, Greg. Go to my Facebook, Greg. Barbara P. Sterling without the dot. Pandas at the top, prop icon. You'll see the article. Read more because it's got a picture of my brother and the flowers. And it says read more of the wording. And at the bottom of that wording is the link. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. at California Pacific. So go, Greg, you need to go to my Facebook page. You need to go to my name, just the way you see it here, without the dot. And bring that up with the pandas at the top, pandas, and an icon as the prop. And now scroll down and you will see a picture of my brother and these flowers and wording says read more. Click read more and scroll, read all that. And then at the bottom is the link. I can't. I don't. Um, can somebody do it? Can Jenny or Christine? Can you somehow? Uh, try it, Jenny. Hold on, Greg. Because I'm on my phone and I don't have a mouse where I can copy paste. Jenny is going to try. Yeah, she's gonna see if she can put it, if it'll go. If she can put it in the chat bar and push send, then you'll have it. He should, Kevin, Jenny's going to try to, she's going to go get it and then try to do it, I think. He doesn't do, I don't know why, it's just not hurting anybody, Facebook. So it would be really convenient if you just did Facebook. But what you can also do is you don't have to have Facebook to have Messenger. You can go to the App Store, the Play Store, and just put in Messenger. You want the circle with the lightning bolt on it. Download it. You don't have to have Facebook. And now you have the chats, like I have with everybody that I gave the link to. And then we'd have a chat with you. You have to have the whole thing. I talked to I said about the equal signs after. It's the whole thing. Okay. Greg, try. Greg, try that. Yeah, you don't need Facebook. You go to your Play Store, put in the word Messenger, and then it's the round circle with a lightning bolt. I have it with Kevin, I have it with Jenny, I have it with Daryl, I have it with all the mods, everybody. And then you get that, load it and the thing, and now you have that app. You can just open the app, put in my name, and message me, and I could send it to you. Greg, look what Kevin is saying, Wellington Flights. Read what he's saying to you, please. No, he doesn't need Facebook. I tell everybody, just get the app, the Messenger app from the Play Store. All right, now, Greg, did it work? Greg, it worked? Greg, tell me it worked. You should see a box that says funeral service David Sterling, and it's a black box and it's not open yet because and it says share below that, a word share and something. Did you get to that page? Oh, we got it? Okay, I'm reading now. Greg, you got it? Okay. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Jenny. Boy, you're a genius. And what this thing is called, tinyurl.com, so you can tiny things. What word? Okay. So, Greg, it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock California time. And at 11:15, my nephew will do the eulogy, and then at 11:30, the mass will start. Okay, I need to probably go there and get that thing, tinyurl.com. But as long as when he clicked on that tiny URL thing you sent, he ended up at that page where it says funeral service for David Sterling, then that means he got there okay. Yeah, so the link I sent you, Brian, in Messenger to the chat. I clicked on them when I sent them and it did work. In other words, when I sent yours, then I clicked on the chat to you to see if it would open, and it opened. That is not long. It's a stream spot or something they're using. My nephew knows about all this stuff. .com, and then they give you a number to denote that particular thing. All right, so Greg, you're okay, and it's if everybody, let's remember it's 11 o'clock California, USA time, and at 11, you'll see people walking around or sitting from a camera at the back of the church. Is what I understand, and maybe people even taking their seats still. They might even go a little sooner than 11 if the girl in the PowerPoint is ready. She might just fire it up, hit the button, go live. And at 11:15, my nephew will do a eulogy. That's his oldest son. He had two sons. He has Keith and Kurt. Keith is the older one and has been doing a lot of this. He'll do a eulogy, and at 11:30, there will be the Catholic Mass. Then my brother is actually being buried in a military setting. I want the military setting, but not the cemetery. I want to go next to my father. So it will mean them bringing the flags and the whatever and stuff to the cemetery in New York. I don't want to go in Arlington with just become a white cross, although I am military. I just don't want that. I would rather be over where my grandparents and my father is. So, but he's going to a military. You see that in the Facebook write-up that I did. Jenny, did you try the link that you sent here? You tried it and it worked? Okay. So we're all set. Well, I appreciate it. And of course, my family um, knows about it. I could actually read you. Let me see if I can bring up. Here's what my family said about the people who are talking to me. So here, I'm just going to read you now what my family said. To our many friends, thank you for all your prayers, support, and unending love. Dave was such a wonderful husband, father, brother, and friend, and will always live on in our hearts forever. We have arranged for the funeral mass to be live streamed, which you can access on the link below, Thursday, July 10th. Thank you all for your love and support you have shown us. Love, the Sterling family. And that definitely echoes from me. I'm going to just try it too. Let's see. I can't see it as a link. Okay. Okay, so I read you the note from my family, thanking, and they're well aware that there are numerous people. Let me see if I can find one other note that she said. Oh, I sent her the flowers, Kevin. I sent her the picture of the flowers, and she wrote, "Beautiful flowers, Pam. How nice of them to send to you. People are very compassionate and want to express their sympathies at a time like this. Keith shared with me what you would like him to read from you. It was a very nice tribute, and you know Dave will be watching us from heaven that day. Still hard to believe, but thankful he did not suffer and is at peace now. The boys are working on a video which we will share with you after the funeral is over. Take care of yourself and stay healthy, Pat." That's from my sister-in-law. When I sent the picture of the flowers, Kevin. She also wrote down below, she says, "Family and friends, if you will be participating in the live stream of the funeral mass for Dave on Thursday, July 10th, I have attached the link which will be available at 11 a.m. Pacific time and 2 p.m. Eastern time." That's for me. Keith will be giving the eulogy approximately 11:15 a.m. or 2:15 prior to the mass beginning. Those are all notes and stuff that I'm reading you from my sister-in-law. So those are all the different things that she wrote about different things. But the flowers, Kevin, you saw what she said about the flowers. Beautiful flowers, Pam. How nice of them to send to you. People are very compassionate and want to express their sympathies at a time like this. Keith shared with me what I wrote a little thing for the thing they did today at the mortuary. They won't do that. There isn't time before the mass. So he read it today. I could actually tell you what that was. What I wrote for my nephew to read at the thing today. I'll read that and then let you go. Hold on, I gotta find it. I just gotta find the chat that I have open with my nephew. Here it is. This is what I wrote and asked him to read today when they had that viewing thing at the place. I have always been sis to my dear brother, and that has been my life with my sibling David. We both served in the military, and after our lives were hard to combine, but I always knew he was there and would be for me. Our phone calls were special. He would ask me, "So what's up?" And we spent time exchanging what's up. Right now, I have a very sad longing to get that phone call. My brother David was quite the dad and brother. I love him dearly. Please know that David, being my only sibling, was always special in my life. I don't have fancy words. I don't have fancy sayings. I don't know what to say. Above all, my love to my family, Pat, Keith, Kurt. We remain. We do life. David would want that. I thank our mom and dad for giving me my sibling David. All my love to all. Sis. And that's what I sent to Keith to read today at the mortuary thing that they had that today. Just sharing those things with you, it's easier that way to share it. I know, Jenny. I know, Kevin. I'm going to need you, Kevin. Probably, so stand by. Probably going to need. Thank you, Breaker. Yeah, they had a thing today, not the funeral tomorrow, but they can't read it before the Mass tomorrow. He said there isn't enough time. Only Keith can give the eulogy before the Mass starts. They're very technical of how they want to do everything. So, but he could read something today at the viewing that they had at the funeral home. And that's what I sent to be read. Thank you, Breaker. So with that, I'm going to tell you all, I have 17 likes now. Boy, it went up 7 likes. I guess I should read some more. I can't think of anything else to read that. Oh, I could do this. Let me just do this one thing. At my Facebook, since you don't have Facebook, here's what I had written, Greg, at my Facebook. These are the things. When at first I heard about the death. Today, Sunday, June 29th at 3:59 p.m. California time, my brother passed to heaven to be with our parents and many more of our family. I just received word from sister-in-law. The beauty of heaven now surrounds David in the presence of God. Pray for our family, please. Much love to my dear brother and my friends. Update. Received a call from sister-in-law regarding funeral for brother. Will be Thursday, July 10th at 11 a.m. California, USA time at their church and will be live to watch. I will watch that as a long trip, not best for me now. I will post a link to that live event here in a few days for anyone wishing to attend, quote, quote. Thanks for all your love shown here. I have told my sister-in-law of your outpouring of love for my family. I have like 60 comments, and I don't know how many of the little like things. Update. I have just received these flowers from the New Zealand Precious Souls for loss of my brother. I am beyond touched. Such love sown by dear, kind people. My blessings are immense. My love is full to all. Thank you. And that's Kevin and the flowers. Now I have the last update. Update for viewing funeral of my brother. It will be available Thursday, July 10th at 11 a.m. California time. My nephew Keith will give eulogy at 11:15 a.m. before the mass begins. Thank you all. And then I have the link. And I have a picture of my brother and a picture of the beautiful flowers that were sent to me. I think that's pretty much, you all have pretty much, that was just everything I have on Facebook. So in a way, Greg, you saw what I have on Facebook without having to see what I had on Facebook. So there you are. So with that, I will text if I'm in trouble mentally. I think I'm going to be okay. I'm kind of falling apart, but I'll be okay. And I know you love me. You're such beautiful people. All of you just sitting there, I'm looking at you in the chat. You're just beautiful. I know, Kevin. Look at you. Look at you. Look at the love and the hearts. I see you. Not easy. I have, because the doctor had given to me, if I ever had things, that I have a little pill that I can take that will ease up on this. Okay, Breaker, yeah, I have you, I believe, on the phone, but if not, I also have the messenger where we have the phone ability. That's the beauty of having messenger, Greg, is that you can actually talk like you're on the phone. And it doesn't cost anything because you just click the little phone symbol and it rings the other person. Don't have to have Facebook to have it. Messenger. Breaker, good night, and everyone else, thanks for being here tonight. Call me on the phone tomorrow if you need to. Okay, Breaker. It's not easy. Please know that I love you all. Thank you for trying to get me through. And Kevin, there are your beautiful flowers. There they are. I should be on here tomorrow live. I may come on earlier. I just might not want to be alone. Of course, you could all get on airplanes and fly here. I could do that. Okay, Jenny. Yeah, I know you will. This is probably how hard it is for Kevin when he has to end the stream. At the stream, and any of them. So, to sound like somebody that I love dearly, I guess I don't have the song, so we can't play the song, but we'll count down and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. So, and then stalls, and waiting to see if I'm in the chat, and he's looking for me. And so we're going to do the song, and so we'll do the countdown. Poor Kevin. I'm not there. I'm asleep. As I replay it later and I see that he's trying to look for me. He's looking for me. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she to lock the gate? And I could hold the phone up to the tablet with a song as long as I'm authorized to use it, and everything. So, yeah, time to collect your things. Yes. So I guess what we'll do is we'll count it down, and then I will catch up with everybody tomorrow. Don't try to text, just if you can, go to the stream, go to the church, and try to enjoy. Thank you for wanting to go. All right, the gate is locking. Okay, so what we'll do is sound like Kevin now, don't I? It takes him 5 minutes to say goodbye. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll go. So here we go. And I thank you all for being here, and moderators. No words. I can't do it without you. Kevin knows that. Can't do it without him. So I guess we'll go. And so we'll say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye. I love you.